We have 100 Leaders of Tomorrow coming from 30 different countries, meeting in Washington, D.C. this week to address 6 gaps in the global biotechnology and talk with established leaders in the field about possible solutions for those gaps.
Major barriers to innovation in healthcare are that we have locked healthcare into what I like to call the fortress, which views public policy as having 2 purposes. One, which is to think of every terrible thing that could happen to every patient on earth and throw all the resources at trying to prevent all bad things from happening. And secondly, to protect insiders, be they doctors, hospitals, insurers, drug manufacturers, you name it, from outside competition. Preventing the sort of thing that happened in information technology with Steve Jobs in a garage challenging IBM in a skyscraper.
There's always this gap between knowledge discovery in healthcare and then what's actually practiced at the point of care. And so I think by bringing some of that knowledge and content into clinical support tools that are available even on a cell phone, we can speed that up so that, when we have new treatment decisions or we learn new things about what guidelines should be, that information is more widely available sooner.
I've started a few companies, some successful, some less successful, and I think a few lessons emerged from that. One is seek advice from people. It's an interesting social dynamic. The people who give you advice suddenly become vested in your success. Make sure that you're really creating value and you understand the value you're creating. It's very easy to follow a trend, listen to buzzwords, but really understand the value that you're building and who you're building it for. Third bit of advice is teams. Startups change their mission all the time. Hire the very, very best people and be committed to what you're doing. And the last thing I would advise is there's a sort of an expression, in theory there's no difference between theory and practice, but in practice there is. So whatever you imagine is the great idea, put it into practice as quickly as you can and learn from that practice, because the real world is often different than how you expect going in. And good luck.